All right, welcome aboard, guys. I'm on my way to 24 hour, but I need to stop at H-E-B first. They have my prescriptions in. This guy has a lot of grass here. Oh, it's because of the rocks. Oh, I don't know. Okay. So anyway, that's what we're up to. We're just going to 24 hour.
In 500 feet, turn right onto American Drive.
Tuesday I went to 24 hours as well, but I decided not to keep that video. Not that there's anything wrong with it, I just didn't keep it.
Now turn right onto American Drive.
Didn't feel like I wanted to go through and edit it. Now, part of what I did Tuesday was I had a previous experience with the 65 speed signs on Palmer Lane. And so,
turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
So I was going to go through and try to record that. As it turned out, I had no problems reading the 65 sign, so I don't know.
Now turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
Was it 12:13 already? I'm guessing I don't really have time to go deal with that question. Okay, that was actually pretty good. Yeah, the Mercedes got tired of waiting for us, so she went, and FSD said, "Oh, okay, I see you're moving. I'll wait." So FSD successfully negotiated that, although he could have gone earlier. Let's see, what do I have visible here? Oh, okay, looks like you can just barely see the display. Hopefully I see that right. All right. Oh, so the other thing was I had posted something about the school zone at Lago Vista High School. I'm not sure that was 12.3.6, but whatever. Since I only took it with the iPhone when I was stopped there, he was questioning the validity of what I was saying. Okay? And what I'm saying is, FSD had no reaction to the fact that the flashing yellows indicated there was an active school zone. So we were supposed to go from 50 to 35. I think the speed limit is 35 when the school zone's active. And FSD and Tesla had no reaction whatsoever. Although I don't know what Tesla and FSD are really expecting to happen. The feeling is they haven't even started working on setting it up. Okay? That's what it feels like. And the only reason why I slowed down is because I'm following a line of cars that are going to the speed zone. Now, you as a human driver already know if it's an active school zone, you're supposed to slow down to that speed limit. On top of that, if you live in Texas, chances are you see a sign on that post saying that cell phones are prohibited. All right, but as you know, I've switched to using an Action 4 for recording, so I can have the Action 4 going. And I have the wireless mic, so I can talk while I'm doing it. So that'll work out. Anyway, with all that introduction, there we are. Take just a second break. Wait, really? Oh, looks like there's a car right there. Hello? Anybody home? Okay, even the Tesla safety system flagged that car as red.
In 1 mile, keep right to take your
All right, so guess what the grade is today? Human driver avoided an almost certain accident. How disappointing. Now, it could be he was intending to wait. One can only hope that he was doing that. But when the safety system that your car is using declares that FSD is doing something stupid, I have to wonder what's going on. Not the first time I've seen that, though. And that guy wasn't going to back off just because I'll handle it. I can drive. What's that? Ray, is the human driver is safer than Tesla?
On the right.
Yeah. Where is this? Oh, he's going to turn into this parking space up here. He could have parked here and been done faster. I'm guessing that's what he's doing. And he has to go through. Okay. Boom, 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 boom.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Yeah, well, I'm going to park up here in this parking lot, as is my habit. Okay. And trip. Oh, what's that? You want this? Okay. 11 miles, 29 minutes, 270 watt-hours per mile? Really? Okay, that's one of the things the human driver may not necessarily be that good at, and that is saving energy. But to wrap up, so as we're approaching the exit to go on to research, so we go on Bell. That's all US 183, by the way, at least in some fashion. FSD decided he wanted to go one lane over to the left. The only problem with going one lane over to the left was there was a VW there. Now, you might argue that the VW wasn't really overlapping with my car. Okay. But if we go back and talk to the Tesla guys, they're saying they painted that car red, indicating they think we're about to crash. Okay. So it's not me who's making the judgment. I mean, I am making the judgment, but Tesla told Tesla it wasn't safe. If only you could make the islands in Tesla software talk to each other. Come on, give it a chance. All right, whatever. So there you go. It's enough. Doesn't matter what else happens today. And of course, just to prove that FSD felt that way, as we're making a left curve, he cut into the inside lane. And there was a pickup around that area. Dumb. Just dumb. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Dink. All right, so just around the curve up here, we'll be facing the school zone sign for high school. I don't have any traffic in front of me either. And it's off. Oh, man. Well, I got... Okie dokie, let's turn left. See if you can handle it.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue. Now turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
So I thought I saw a deer. I was already crossed the road.
500 feet, your destination will be
Oh,
on the
today's
left.
Thursday. Oh, it's September still. Next week. And there's a deer in the middle of the road.
Now your destination is on the left.
He looks mighty impressed. Oh, we're going to go to the left to go around him. And because you're too focused on the deer...
Now turn left onto Santa Rosa Cove.
Looks like you're too focused on the deer to handle driving into my driveway. If only you had the right focus. And congratulations for going around deer.
Now turn right onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
No. I'm just going to pull in my driveway, thank you. All right. Well, I've already yelled at them, so I don't have to yell at them a second time. Usually it pulls in a driveway and I have to park it. Okay, trips. 18 miles, 34 minutes, 188 watt hours per mile. Total energy used for 57 miles is 13 kilowatt hours. Yeah, I can already tell you that Supra is not going to match it. For those of you who want to compare electric cars, average energy is 224 watt hours per mile. And we are gradually eating away at the average energy. So, regardless of anything else I said about FSD, one thing's quite clear. We are saving energy because FSD is driving. And does FSD drive ever so slightly slower than I do? Yes, he does. But, I mean, that's life. All right, so, what grade did we get today? Well, we got an F. Why'd you get an F? Because when we were driving on US 183, FSD decided that he had to switch one lane over. Was there a reason for it? No. The problem was there was a car in that lane. Now, you could argue about the fact that we didn't exactly overlap, but there was a car there. And there was a speed differential. That car was in the process of passing us. Okay, so there's your F. How did FSD do otherwise? Memorable things, when we went from research onto AV Ranch so that we could then get the bell, we're in the outside lane, he cut into the inside lane. Was it a lot? No. But then again, I did a brake on FC off and moved the car back to where it should have been. Well, that doesn't matter. There was a Ford Raptor. Again, was he overlapped with us? No, but he was fairly close. There's no reason to cut that lane. Okay? There were a few places where the human driver, recognizing the traffic situation ahead, used the turn signal to try to influence FSD to switch lanes. And a few times it did not work. Brake on FC off, move the car myself. And there was some place, coming through the west side of Jonestown there, we were in the inside lane, which is where we needed to be to avoid being in the outside lane, which is going to be closed. And sure enough, there's a sign that shows up right there. Okay, but when you look at the video, you see that there's a sign right there. It says right lane closed ahead. That's where he's going right. He's going to the outside lane. If all I had to do was brake on FC off to take the situation away from automation. Because automation couldn't handle it. Okay? Yes, that's my viewpoint. I'm not going to change my mind. Okay, anyway, whatever the grades is enough. I owe you something about a Subaru. I don't remember if it was an Outback or whatever, but it doesn't matter. Really? You want me to go look? Okay, it was one of the smaller cars, but I don't know. But I'll see what I can find. If it's nothing else, it's an Outback. It might be what are those cars? Crosstrek? It might be one of those. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Onward, upward charge. All right. So, our ice comparison vehicle. Mr. Subaru volunteered. Okay. I wrote down Subaru Outback, but Crosstrek is about the same thing from my viewpoint. I'm sure to some of you guys it's not, but I mean, what's the difference? All right. The whole trip today is 57 miles. Use 13 kilowatt hours. Works out to $1.43. All right, regular unleaded. I wrote down $2.99. I mean, that's what I saw advertised as I drove around. That means you get 48% of a gallon of regular unleaded. So if you take the Subaru Outback has an average mileage of 26 miles per gallon. Now, I'll admit that's city, but I mean, we're not really driving highway speeds here. At least not most of the time. Okay, so that works out to being 12.5 miles. So from my house, you can make the Treviso Chevron. Okay, there you go. That's how far you can go. Now, let's say you really, I mean, some people really love their Subarus. My daughter's one of them. Okay. So you have a Subaru, you say, but I wouldn't mind paying to drive it. Okay, here you go. It would take 2.2 gallons to do the same trip that I did on $1.43. That will cost you $6.58 at $2.99 per gallon. If you turn that back around, I could take that $6.58, that will be 59.8 kilowatt hours to me, or 239 miles. Yes, sirree, Bob. So what is that? Where is it? 57. That's almost 5 times further than you can go for the same cost. Okay, going back. Full tank. All right, your full tank is 18.5 gallons. That will cost $55.32. Yes, sirree, Bob. It can go 518 miles. Wow. Now, I didn't do the computation to verify that. It's just what came off the website. Okay, turn it around. That's 502, or basically 503 kilowatt hours, or in my car, what you can cover in 518 miles, I can cover in 2011 miles. Yes. Tell me again how cost effective your Subaru is. Now, compared to other cars, yeah, you have a point, but compared to my Tesla Model 3, no, not even close. Not in the same ballpark. All right. I did find out that it's made in Indiana, so it's a U.S. produced car. I didn't check to see how much was shipped in from Japan, but anyway, whatever. It is what it is. They at least make it in Indiana. Yes, it's a Japanese car. Japan has plants, but they also have Indiana plant. Okay, there you go. All right, so listen to at least part of the video. There's a crackling sound at one point. That crackling sound was me opening up a package of Fig Newtons, right? I just came out of a 24-hour gym, so just a little snack to satisfy the nutrition needs, okay? And even with the microphone, well, so I was wearing the microphone on the right side. Probably should have put it on the left side. Then think about it. And so you could also hear me opening and closing the water bottle. Okay, so I'll have to work more on that. But okay. Just to let you know that I did notice those things so far. Onward, up, or charge.